but it's supposed to be overwhelming. It's supposed to be uncomfortable. It is supposed to be debilitating. It is supposed to be an identity crisis. It is supposed to be that way, and that's okay. And I so hope that when you go through that journey, that you have people that care about you and support you and love you through that, so that you're not alone through it. So that's a big thing that I would impart on others is heal through your attachments, be self-aware about that, and embrace the painful process that it will be, because it's growth and healing is supposed to be painful. It's not easy, and embrace it.
Seek knowledge, self-awareness. Seek knowledge about yourself and the world around you. Seek knowledge so you can learn about these traits and these attachments and how you are as a person. Mm-hmm. I know I had to learn when I used to get distant. I used to get very distant. I mean, far, far distant. I'm saying, yeah, man, in my past relationship, it was like, peace out. But at the same time, I didn't want to say peace out. I wanted them to come near me. When I get mad, I get distant, but I don't want distance. I didn't want distance.
But that's all you knew.
That's all I knew. I had no knowledge of anything else. I had no knowledge of what I was doing. Seek knowledge. Educate yourself. Self-education, self-love, self-care. Learn. Self-awareness, emotional intelligence. Learn. I know I've personally hurt a lot of women because of that. Because of my distant and avoidant traits. Well, attachments that I did not know about.
Yeah.
I didn't know why we're run. As soon as things are getting real, things hit the fan, I'm like, oh, boy.
And you see, and then you realize it. You're like, you see it in relationships. You see it on YouTube. You see it on the Red Pill. You see it on so many things. You're like, they're just avoidant, insecure dudes, or anxious, insecure women. And that's not saying they're terrible people. They should heal. I hope they heal. And this is the thing. This is important. You can heal from severe anxiousness attachment. You can heal
learn
from the severe avoidant. It'll probably be a longer, more intense process, but you can heal from it. It's not
part of
set
the
in
journey.
stone. You're not like this for the rest of my life. No, you can heal.
You can heal. Yes. Knowledge. We need knowledge. We do. Seriously.
Yeah.
We need knowledge. We have enough of the negative knowledge. We need some positive knowledge on ourselves, on our healing, on who we are as a person. When you start learning these new words and these new phrases and these new concepts and these perspectives, it grows and you learn. And then you learn about yourself and you learn to seek that knowledge. Educate yourself. Seriously.
Yeah, and I think the other thing, knowledge plus the great people around you. What do you mean? To teach you what it feels like to be in a secure relationship. Be like, oh my God, so this is what it feels like?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. You get addicted to it because you can like learning anything in life. You can have imparted wisdom from a older person or a more experienced person or wiser person or someone that's gone through experience. But once you feel it emotionally, you're like, oh shit. So this is what they're talking about. Oh, okay. Now I know emotionally I can go back to that because I emotionally have felt that space before.
Yes.
And so I think having great people around to say, no, your needs are valid. Your wants are valid. I see, hey, I'm not going anywhere. I'm not abandoning you. I love you. I see you. You're not perfect. You have some ugly sides just like I do. I'm not going anywhere because of that. Let's work on that together.
Let's go back to the avoidant and anxious and the distance. And I just thought about something. When you put distance in between someone, that distance is pushing them away. The distance is pushing them away. You're getting distant, you're emotionally pushing them away in every type of way. And then when you push them away and you leave, guess what? You go to the next person. And guess what? You do the same thing again. And guess what? You go to the next person. And guess what? You do the same thing again.
Yep.
Yeah. And then you're building something else. You're building another habit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everything has compound interest. And I've been saying this on the last 3 to 5 podcasts. Everything you do has compound interest. That's why you need that knowledge and you need to get self-aware of things in your life. Because those traits and doing that, if you don't start healing or working on yourself, you start doing the things over and over again. And it goes to every relationship. You carry it to every relationship. And you're going to keep going through relationships or you're just going to end up in a really terrible relationship.
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
real.
well, and then the person in that cycle is like, what? Why? I can't seem to find love, or can't see what's going on, what's wrong. And so,
Yes.
but
And
you're in
inside
that.
that cycle,
You,
things grow.
yeah, and you don't know what's going on. You don't know what's going on wrong until
Yep.
the knowledge, and then the self awareness comes in. But knowledge of saying, no, this is what you're going through. This is what you're doing. Here's why. And then it's like, oh, now I can break the cycle.
You build a habit. You build a bad habit. I just noticed that the avoidance and the anxious and next relationship after relationship, you build a habit of that.
Yep.
You build a habit. You start seeking the ending of it. You start seeking the distance. You really build a habit off those attachment styles.
Yeah.
It builds a habit.
And you get
Next person and next person. It builds a habit. It really does. And then you start building all these terrible traits off of those. You start stacking. You start really building compound interest of yourself in a terrible way.
Yeah. Well, and then also too, you're attracted to the opposite. So I was
Yes.
attracted to the avoidant because I was anxious for a lot of my relationships, and so being kind of in that avoidant side of things, and you think, oh, they're being honest. They're being honest with me of what I'm doing wrong or what I'm not perfect at or whatever. But no, it's and also what you feel you deserve. That's another thing of feeling what you deserve. We all deserve a secure, healthy, beautiful relationship, but you also have to make sure you are a kind, loving human being that can deserve that. We all deserve that. We just have to put in the work to make sure that we attract that type of person.
All right, I like that.
It's a constant evolution.
What would you like to end this on?
I think the big concerning part for me is there's been studies showing that 2/3 of people in the U.S. I think it's in the U.S., but at least 2/3 of people have insecure attachment styles, and it sucks to hear because at the end of the day, I know what it's like to feel alone or unloved. It's like I don't want someone else to feel that. I will probably never know some billions of people, but that doesn't make me not want them to find love and have secure friendships and relationships and build a beautiful life, however that looks. Kids, no
Yes.
kids, families, no family, whatever that looks like for them. I want them to find someone that truly loves them, validates their needs, feels appreciated, and they can go on their adventure together however they can. So definitely do the work to heal from attachments so then you can keep spreading that knowledge and being that good person, that light in the darkness per se for people, because we know how shitty it is out there for dating. I mean, it's almost like a meme now.
Yeah.
It's turned into a meme. And so let's get away from that and start healing.
All right. Thank you, Bo.